look at this tutoring which is being talked about in terms of helping students cover the learning loss that has happened during COVID. This is not to prepare them for CUET. This is not to prepare them for entering some university abroad or anywhere, or making success out of life. And this could also be used to handle the social emotional issue, which mentoring would. Actually, what you're saying is absolutely right. You need tutoring clubbed with mentoring to make it a holistic solution. Alone, tutoring would only look at the learning losses, I think. Let me get in Shoukath Saab. Shoukath Saab, you have experience of Middle East schools also. You have been, with the Ideal Public School for
Ideal Indian School, sir.
Ideal Indian School. तो आप बताओ आपका इसके बारे में क्या नजरिया है?
So indeed, tutoring is a part of schooling in every part of the world, I can tell. So either it is Middle East or either it is India. I have seen everywhere this has become normal norms of the life. Since we have a mindset that marks will speak, and we are compelling our students to get greater and greater marks. Further, students are forced, our parents have got that mindset that they have to go for tutoring, or there should be some extra coaching or extra teaching should happen at the school level or at the evening schools, what we tell them as a private tuitions. But I prefer that it should happen at the school level, as you discussed earlier. So if it is happening at the school level, there is one more problem which might arise is affordability, because every tutoring will come with a certain amount of fees. Okay, so normal schooling will happen, but those students who are not capable of paying the desired amount or whatever amount they fix, are for them it will be like a left out situation. So if you're doing in the school, if you're doing tutoring in the school, then it should be free of cost for everybody. Then everybody should get benefit, and it is better rather than having any other outsourcing or any other teacher coming from other part of the globe or other part of the institution. So let school teachers themselves prepare, and they keep extra efforts, and whatever learning gaps are created either due to pandemic or any way. So we need to fill those learning gaps, because students should be benefited in all the ways. And here, teachers' efforts play a vital role.
Yeah.
And also even principals' efforts also will play a vital role.
Yes.
Not only teacher, even principals should decide. See, for example, there are certain subjects whom we need to reduce the number of periods and allot some extra periods to those subjects like mathematics. As you said already, mathematics, I was getting money for going to America. So as I told you, says mathematics subject require more number of hours, or physics requires some number of hours, or science requires. So such kind of subjects, the teacher should get more number of hours, provided the management is ready to spend some extra money to the teacher. The teacher should get benefit.
They get the confidence.
She is keeping efforts, and she is doing tutoring, and the teacher should get benefit, but the student should not be charged. I believe in this, because always all students should get the opportunity of attending all the classes.
Good.
Instead, if you are doing with the student peer tutoring also, it will be the best idea we can do.
Right. So I think what you have said is very right. It should be free for the student. But teachers or tutors need to be compensated. And if there is short supply of teachers, because I'm not sure if teachers can be burdened more than what they have already been burdened in the last 3 years, sir. अगर हमने उनको ये बोल दिया कि अब tutoring भी करनी है, तो resignation letter table पे रख देंगे, वो लोग कहेंगे कि अब तुम जाओ और हम किसी और स्कूल में जा रहे हैं जहाँ पे इस तरह के innovative principle नहीं होते. तो वो गड़बड़ हो जाएगी. But I think
no, sir. Actually, in Qatar, so because since I came back 2 months back from Qatar, in Qatar this is happening.
Right. Okay.
This is happening, and many teachers are doing with the management paying extra classes, extra bucks for the teachers. But students are not charged.
That's a great input. So it has worked in places like Qatar. And therefore, it's not a model that can be rejected outrightly. Let me